What's happening, guys? Chris, VA Travels, down here in Portsmouth, Virginia, down in the historic district. And I'm about to visit the Hill House, old antebellum house built in 1825. Yeah, this is the last weekend they're open. Open from May until December, Wednesday through Saturday, 12 until 3. And nice little garden here. Yeah, pretty nice ironwork at the buildings next door. Pretty nice gate. You'll see the house down here surrounding the porch up there. Looks like something you'd see in down in Louisiana. Oh, also want to give a shout out to Russ Glirham, new patron and subscriber. Appreciate the support. Yeah, across the way you just had marshland when this house was built. And yeah, federal style building. So let me walk around and get a better look for you. The tickets are $5 for anybody interested. And yeah, check out these Victorian houses over here. Pretty cool, definitely. And I might take a walk down the street. There's a lot of older buildings down there. So yeah, here you go. Interesting note, 4 presidents have visited. James Polk, Millard Fillmore, John Tyler. I can't think of the 4th right now, but I'll put his name down below. And this thing was put on the register in 1966. The house eventually fell into the Hill family hands, hence the name. 3 generations of Hills lived here, most notably the 2nd generation, 2 brothers. And that would be Chandler and John Thompson Hill. And yeah, interesting, they married 2 sisters, the Collins sisters. And John Thompson Jr., he had 6 children, most of whom lived in this house. None married or had children. Pretty interesting. And then the last daughter lived here until 1963. When she passed away, the house was given over to the Historic Society, and it was left as was. So this thing's kind of preserved in time. And yeah, so it's furnished just as it was in 1963. So pretty cool. All right, get ready to take my tour. Over here, John Thompson Hill, his son, and 5 daughters. All right, we'll take a tour of the inside. And the first room here is called the flop room. It's a less formal portion of the house, and we're on the first level. Again, the building's furnished just as it was in 1963. Right behind it, the dining room. And back here, you'll see a couple silverware holders shaped like urns. And some pretty good plasterwork up on the medallion here. We're now up here on the 2nd level. And you can imagine John Thompson Hill using this writing desk. He was a newspaper editor and an author. Pretty nice corner cabinet. And yeah, very well furnished house. I would imagine that's one of the Thompson brothers. Pretty nice settee. And yeah, really cool face on that fireplace. And we're in the musical portion of the house. Pretty interesting instrument right here. And yeah, this is pretty neat. Old vintage record player that still works. And matching corner cabinet back here. Some pretty neat statues. Going back to the colonial period. They almost look French. And yeah, check out the woodwork.
Still up here on the second level in the back portion of the house, right above the kitchen. And this would be Grandma Collins' bedroom. And remember, sisters Elizabeth and Frances had married brothers John and Chandler Hill. And you've got a little gas lamp right above the bed, and it looks like it would be kind of difficult to turn that thing off, but yeah. All right, so this is where Grandma Collins slept. And it looks like this might be her with her dog. And an old Annabelle doll over here. Looks like some boot polish. Leather and saddle soap. And some documents over here. You'll see John Tyler's signature at the top. And yeah, there it is again, President of the United States. Alright guys, heading back here to the parlor. And check out this little 3-seater settee. And don't know the names of all the people in these paintings, but I'm guessing that's one of the Collins sisters. And yeah, gilded frame here above the entrance. And yeah, we're in the, like I say, parlor, the nicest portion of the house. And this is where the more important guests would be greeted, such as Presidents Tyler and Polk. And you'll see we're here right before Christmas. Alright, some Shirley Temple dolls, it looks like, with a Shirley Temple record. Pretty nice fireplace cover. And so you take a look at some of the furniture. Over here is a write-up for the Portsmouth Historical Association about restorations that were done in 1974. And pretty nice porcelain vase right there. Again, one of the sisters, I'm guessing. And take a look at all of the plaster work. Yeah, a couple more vases right there, and somebody was playing White Christmas on the piano. Little boy and his horse, small horse. Right, okay, yeah, looks like a tea set over here. And a matching chair on this side of the room. All right, back here I see a parlor dome. Okay, a coal box back here. That's pretty neat. Yeah, plenty of settees in here. In the hallway, Robert E. Lee and Stonewall Jackson. The Hill brothers were Confederates. And these prints were created in the 1870s to raise money for Robert E. Lee's tomb out there in Lexington. Also Stonewall Jackson's statue at VMI. Another parlor dome in the hallway here. And the picture above, this isn't a family member. They just wanted the picture hung because there's a dog in it. And headed to the 3rd floor. Over here, old map of Portsmouth. And the Chesapeake Bay. Over here we've got Elizabeth Collins and her husband John Thompson Hill. There he is. And 2 of the bedrooms up here were used by the Hill brothers and their wives. Looks like an old broom by the fireplace here. And more porcelain. The pictures back here look like men dressed in drag. Don't want to be insulting if those are the wives. But yeah, definitely dressed up pretty fancy. Down here, a popular doll from the time period, Raggedy Ann. Pretty neat canopy on the bed here. And you've got a chamber pot. I think this would be pre-1963. Cordless phone, post-1963. And pretty neat old fan here. Take a look at some more of the furniture. Pretty nice chiffaro. And another armchair, rocking chair down here. And looks like one of the more recent occupants of the house. Lots of porcelain figures. And matching chair, it looks like. And before going upstairs, just browse through the bathroom. And fairly modern. Yeah, pretty standard bathroom. Pretty sizable tub. And yeah, head up to the 4th floor, and this is where the children slept. Alright, made it up here. We're on the top level. It looks like these ladies are having a pretty good time. Like I say, this is where the children slept up here. And it used to be an attic. They put in some dormers, converted it into a living space. All these bedspreads seem to be kind of similar. And yeah, you can tell, yeah, you can see it was an attic. Yeah, that wash bin, that's not 1963. Another little doll over here. This would be the last bedroom. And these rooms up here actually aren't really furnished as children's rooms. All you see are the dolls. And they like to sew. Okay, looks like something they made maybe over here. The gas light converted to electricity. Pretty neat light switches over here. Battle of Hampton Roads, the old ironclads, and another picture of Robert E. Lee. Back down here on the 1st level, toward the back of the house, and they've got a bunch of items on display that they found out back inside of a cistern. Looks like an animal's jaw, but yeah, you'll see a bunch of old bottles, a chamber pot, and yeah, just some ceramic. Okay, some old colonial pipes. I don't know if those are perfume bottles, old plates, and a spittoon right there. Looks like another chamber pot. And back here, this is a flower cutting room. You'll see a silver medal certificate back here from the International Flower Show for Miss Evelyn Collins Hill. Okay, looks like some more over here. And we're headed back toward the kitchen, but I'll just show you around. Looks like an office over here. Oh, there it is, painted white. And yeah, okay, the Hill Library. There was nothing to see back in that library. Then the final stop in the house would be the kitchen back here. This was originally an outdoor kitchen. The area that I just walked through with the artifacts and the bottles, that was added on to connect the house to the kitchen. And a General Electric refrigerator over here. And always neat looking at early 20th century items. And this is a 1950s electric oven over here. And this big cast iron oven, Army range. And this sits in front of the original fireplace when this was an outdoor kitchen. You can imagine this thing gets pretty hot. There's an old picture. Over here we've got an electric iron. I'm sure that was pretty neat at the time. And this is Portsmouth's first electric dishwasher. And it looks like you kind of just shoved the dishes down there. I don't think all of those would have gotten clean. And Kohler of Kohler. Yeah, like I say, this GE fridge. There you go. There's the icebox. Pantry back here.
Cool. Yeah, that was my tour of the Hill House. Definitely a lot of interesting things in there. So, yeah, as always, you want to help me out, hit the like button. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram and support me on Patreon. See ya.